What is up? How's it going, everybody? This is the very first official Ball Up Top YouTube show. We're going to do it over the NBA's Top Shot NFT. But first, get a few preliminary things here out of the way. What is Ball Up Top? If you've never joined us before, obviously, this is because we're new to YouTube. This is our first go around. I should give a disclaimer like, we're still learning a lot. We're learning a lot about how the YouTube platform performs. We're learning a lot about recording videos. So ask for your indulgence a little bit as it comes to any kind of errors or anything you see. Ball Up Top is a podcast, which can be found on most of your podcasting networks, including Spotify, Anchor, Apple. I can give you a list of it later. But we discuss basketball. We have one show on Tuesdays, which sometimes, depending on what's going on in the league, is a micro show. Sometimes it's a lot longer. Um, it's full length, sometimes an hour, hour and a half discussions. On Thursdays, we have a show called Basketball Philosophy, which we just go over, take individual things and talk about them. It's not so much about, it's not a hot take. That's what basketball philosophy is more about, just like how things are the way they are, why. So it's a very unique show. We're still working out the kinks on that, but that usually comes out on Thursdays. And this is our third show, which is going to be our NFT Top Shot show. So what is NFT? NFT stands for non-fungible tokens. There's a lot I'm also learning with this, but basically this is like a digital collectible. And depending on serial numbers and what number it comes out, whether it's number one, I guess the lower the serial number, the better. There's a lot we're going to learn, and we're going to do that together. So, NBA Top Shot. Now, I've already bought some things in the marketplace just to kind of see how the marketplace worked, and we're going to go over that in a future show. That's why if you look up here in the right hand corner, it says CS36. That is the collector score. Now, I'm not exactly sure how they calculate collector scores, but I know that when you're in the marketplace, each highlight has its own score. And the higher your collector score, the more opportunities you get. Sometimes it's about the number of packs you can get, sometimes it's about getting elite packs. So, packs themselves, they have, if you'd like to hear, the next pack for this Series 1 Reserve Pack Batch 4 is dropping on the 28th. And maybe in a future show, I'll sit there and show you how we go about doing it. But essentially, an hour before whatever the timeline they bring up, a waiting room opens. And when it comes time, you're assigned a random number, and that's your place in line. Depending on your status, you can buy one pack, two packs, or usually it's up to five. If you get in early enough, you can buy your packs and then get back in line to buy more packs. But if you look here, like the All Star Elite packs were sold out. Now, me, I didn't qualify for any of the All Star Elite packs. I had to get the regular All Star packs, which I'll be doing an opening of those on our next show. But they have things like a starter pack, which you can get anytime. And I'm going to open one of those here a little bit later. Here you have the Series 1 Reserve Pack, which you said says 350 trade tickets. A trade ticket comes when you basically trade in a highlight, you get a trade ticket. You get so many of them that also opens up benefits, but that hurts your collector score. So there's kind of a balance that you have to run. And like if you look here, they go through and it says meets requirements, right? I need at least 350 trade tickets to meet that requirement. So it's not going to even let you slip in and buy something that you don't have or not available for. But overall, there's a lot of learning that's going to this. This being our first show, I felt like it would be a good time to do some pack openings. And so I have gotten several packs. I told you the next show we're going to do the All-Star packs I've gotten. I have 7 All-Star packs. No idea what's in any of these things, but all of these things are mine. They basically I own them. I have no idea what's in them. So first, let's go jump right in it and open the starter pack. So let's see. Hey, looks like, excuse me. Like I said, first time I'm doing some of this stuff, so you have to kind of forgive me. So as you see, it's got good animation here. It's like open your pack. It's got nice little music. So it's giving me 3 highlights. We'll just start here from the left and click to reveal. So that's a nice little crossover highlight from Chris Paul. Coincidentally, this is actually one of the highlights that I had already bought in the marketplace. So I'll either look to sell this or I'll look to go into the to get a trade ticket from it. Highlight number 2. What? Look at Zubac being a big man passer. Now, if you notice, like up here where it says serial number, like it gives you the serial number and it tells you approximately how many's in it. This saying it's got 60,000 plus makes me believe like this is probably just a really common thing. I'm not sure how much the worth is going to be for it. This one here, Nasir's Little. So yeah, essentially you see where this is a fun thing to collect because technically I own these highlights by that serial number. So yeah, that's the starter pack. Not anything I'm like, oh, nothing I'm super excited about, but it's nice to see where we're going. It's nice to see, like just, overall view so let's see what this says, is view progress. So 3 moments pulled, added to my, see, as you see here, that +2 on that is my collector score. And this says it's the lowest serial number, I'm guessing. So, all right. So next we're going to open the archive set. Now the archive set had like qualifications where you had to get, I think it was over 25 collector score, but you might want to double check that one if you go to buy it yourself. But you could also own less than 5 packs. So I had to make sure in order to get this pack that's part of the reason also I went into the marketplace to improve my collector score, because I had to up my collector score without just buying random packs to improve it. So let's go to the archive set. See, like if you look, it's currently sold out. Go to packs. Just open. Once again, start right to left. Or left to right, your choice. Sean Marion done. And so these look like these archive sets are just kind of some like nice little old school additions. Zach Randolph going up and under on Dirk. It's got an archive as a 2021. Oh, look at young Chris Paul on the Hornets. Well, there went young Chris. Gerald Wallace with the block. Back when it was the Charlotte Bobcats. So that's kind of fun. The thing I wanted to point out here was, if you look, it says that little TS is this plays featured as players first available on NBA Top Shot. So basically, that's the first highlight they put of that player. So that's kind of nice to see. I'll be kind of curious to see what some of the worth of some of these are. If you look, Shaw Marian's is number 3570 out of 10,000. So I mean, for mine, there's only 10,000 of them made, so he looks like he'd be the most rare. And then you go down to view my progress. Yeah, this Marion is, I guess, it's a +3. So I don't know if that +3, okay, that +3, actually I was wrong earlier. It's not the collector score, but how many were added to that set. With this being the lowest serial number of the ones that I had. So now we're going to go to the base sets, which I have 3 packs of. Do right to left. Steven Adams with the toss on Jimmy Butler. See, some of these things, I guess it'd be like, it depends on who people are interested in collecting. I do know they do little like special collections or special sets that you can put together, and they can earn you some kind of rewards also, which is why you want to keep blocks and assists, like, and have a variety. Lonnie Walker Jr. Well, Lonnie not the junior, but the 4th. I remember when he got drafted by the Spurs. It was right after Kawhi Leonard left, and they thought that he might be able to start to fill that void. So I noticed though a lot of these players that I'm getting are highlights from losing games, which is kind of disappointing. You see, these are all common cards. Aaron Gordon. That trade for him last year to Denver, I think, is a great fit for them. Let's open the next pack. It's kind of nice, that transition to give you, like, because it's the same type of packs that just goes into it. Taco Fall. That's a long dude. Poor Damian Lee. I really like the 3-dimensional turning of it. They give you the score of the game, the logo. Kevin Durant jump shot. Off the double. Wow, that's a nice looking highlight. They give you a lot of different angles on this one too. Once again, if you look, Brooklyn lost this game. It seems like all the highlights I'm getting are from teams when they're losing. Herbert Jones getting Joker. Dunking on an MVP. In a loss. That's kind of funny. Let's go ahead and go on to this final pack. Are you sitting here trying to build up the anticipation with the shake and the shimmy? Start right to left. Handles. Bohan. The cross. Ooh, that's nice. But the Jazz lost the game. It's like the theme of my whole pack opening right now is highlights from teams that lose. And these are all common cards, and they have all common cards. I call them, but they have like rare and different things. So that also matters as to how much the availability of them are. Aaron Holiday. I remember when he was drafted to the Pacers. Nate was really excited to think that maybe he could be their point guard of the future. That didn't work out. I think he got traded to the Suns this last trade deadline. And a Rudy Gay dunk. Oh, the Jazz win this one. But that's not Rudy Gay. So they say Rudy Gay dunk, but that's not Rudy Gay. I'm not even really sure who that is. Oh, you know what? It is Rudy Gay. I was thinking Rudy Gobert for some reason. Good old Rudy Gay getting up. Wow, it's been a long time since I paid attention to Rudy Gay. So you see, like, those 3 packs each had 3 highlights. I ended up with a +9 out of the set for 200 of the set of 263. And that's the thing, like, in a future show, we'll go over the marketplace. And the marketplace, like, there's some of these highlights that are unbelievably expensive, like insanely expensive. And so now I believe we are down to our last pack for this episode, which is going to be this Kevin Durant certified standard pack. Wow, new music. New music and 4 highlights. That's all right, Dunk. Gabe Vincent capitalizing, going down the lane. Though I do think that these highlights might be better served with the actual NBA audio behind it, with the announcers. But one-time All-Star Darius Garland. Boy, the Cavs have put together a nice little young team. A young team that's not scared, which is going to make them fun to watch in the playoffs. They sure proved me wrong in their growth. I know that. Especially after, like, Sexton went down and started dealing with these injuries. Wow, I got the same Garland highlight, so that might be another trade ticket for me. I'll have to go in and see how much it's worth. I mean, it's whether I'm going to go for the money or not, but that is definitely a nice... Ooh, just not nice. That's just not good enough. I just don't want it twice. So nice they gave it to me twice. Pat Bev. So yeah. So yeah, this pack was a little anticlimactic. I was hoping with the KD certified pack that I'd have something from Kevin Durant, but you know, the collection's grown. View my progress. So yeah, if you look, if the base set now, I'm up to 21 out of 263. So it overall, like it's if you're a fan of basketball and you're a fan of NFT and the idea of digital collectibles, like let's jump into the marketplace really quick before the end of this recording, just so you guys can kind of get an idea. Like it tells you what's go hot, what's currently not. Um, it tells you what the price is. If you look down here at this, let's look at this Wendell Carter Jr. The current lowest asking price is $2. The average sale is $2.37, with the highest price being sold at $4.73. They have a lot of little statistics and stuff going. When you actually own a card, it'll actually highlight. It actually tells you what that highlight, that specific one you own, that serial number, what it's been sold for in the past. But another thing is, show you like some of the high, more expensive. See, this is the newest listing, but let's just go from high to low. This is just what's on the marketplace. This LeBron James, $225,000. That's number 32 on. So the serial number is incredibly low. This specific John Morant is at $200,000. So there's a lot of money to be made here. My suggestion would be about collecting, like, know what it is that you want. Like some people want to come in here and make money. So if you have a favorite player, don't let that hamper you from selling him to make money. And some people want to come in here and be collectors, and that's all nice too. But overall, that's all I got for you on this episode. Next episode, we'll be going over the marketplace a little bit more. I'll probably show you some of the highlights, go over the new lessons that I've learned, and on top of that, we'll be opening some all-star packs. Thanks for joining us. If you want to follow us on Instagram, we're at Ball Up Top Pod. If you want to follow us on, excuse me, on Instagram, we are at Ball Up Top Podcast. If you want to check us out on Twitter, we're at Ball Up Top Pod. Um, as I mentioned earlier, we have our Tuesdays and Thursday shows or podcasts. They can be got several places: Spotify, Anchor, Apple Pod. So, yeah, wherever you can find your podcast, we're probably there. So check us out. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll get you next time.